Hello, vinyl community. Yes, Janne is back again, and it has been a while now. I've been out working a lot lately. Finally, the biggest project have seen the end of this year, which is fantastic. So now I can just do some small stuff, take it easy, spin some records, do some painting, drink cranberry juice, and wait for Christmas. Fantastic. And when I arrived back again, I started to check the vinyl community, of course, and see what's going on. And I see there's some vinyl tags coming, there's the annual ending list, there's some threads, there's a lot going on, as usual. It's a never dying community, which I love so much. So I will try to do as many of those tags, threads, whatever that is going on, and come back in business. I will start with a thread that was created by John at the Digital Gramophone, the guy who has, I think, the best vinyl community name. And he has a fantastic channel, and he has a great music taste, especially if you are into Americana. Then he is the guy to go to, because he can find all kinds of stuff that is fantastic if you're into that. And he came up with a kind of cool idea to do a sad bastard vinyl tag. So what is a sad bastard? I think it's probably when you having lyrics that it's pretty sad. And there's a bunch of them out there, like, Tom Waits and Nick Cave. I will show you something about that. And I thought this is, of course, a great tag to come back to. So I've been diving into my collection here at the Winter Place, and I found some good stuff. And it will be a mixed bag, of course, with both international and national stuff. Some are Swedish, so I will, of course, include some Swedish albums where I think it's pretty sad. And but let's get this on going. It's pretty simple. It's only 12 questions, and the 13 is to announce another sad bastard who could jump on this thread. So I will start with the question number 1, an overplayed sad song. And I will go with Simon and Garfunkel, and the title track to Bridge Over Troubled Water, which is pretty... it's a tune that has been played so many times that you almost know every single piece of the lyrics. It's a classic from 1970. It's a tune about comfort during difficult times, and it's really good, even if it started to be a little bit overplayed. Not that I spin this record every day, but maybe once a year. A great one. Question number 2. This was kind of fun. You are listening to an album and somebody walks in and say, what is this bastard shit? And I have been thinking, as in Sweden, if you play something international, they usually don't take in the lyrics in the same way. If you play something with Swedish lyrics, then you can get those crazy look and what are you doing and why are you playing this and stuff like that. So I had to go with a Swedish one to make a proper one, and I picked a girl called Melissa Horn, and this album is freaking sad. She is sad. Most of the lyrics she writes is pretty sad. It's about breaking up with a boyfriend, somebody has died, she's missing something, or it's a difficult time, and all the tunes are pretty sad. And she has that kind of sad, melancholic voice that really makes you pretty sad when you listen to them. And I picked this one because it has a tune that the second one, Jag saknar dig mindre och mindre, and it's about I think it's about the boyfriend that she had broke up from, and she's starting to work her feelings about this, and she misses the boyfriend lesser and lesser, and hopefully soon he will be totally forgotten. And yeah, she's sad, but it's really good, even if it's really sad. The third question is a sad album, too many, but a dance party for you. And I thought it was pretty simple. I went with Alice in Chains, and especially this album, Jar and Flies. And it's almost every tune that Alice in Chains has written is pretty sad or depressing, but I like it. Yeah, I really dig it. Question number 4. A love song, but it's sad. And who is the best love song sadness guy in the universe? It has to be the Australian fellow Nick Cave, together with Bad Seed. And I could pick probably any record, but I went with this one because it has a really good ballad, and it's pretty sad, and it's the tune Far From Me. Great one, but sad. A favorite sad lyric, and here again I had to keep it Swedish, and I went with a band called Kent, another, could say, a boy band with pretty sad and sensitive lyrics. And from this one they have a really sad tune called Stoppa mig I juni, lilla ego. And that is a tune about bulliness. You are not worth anything in the world, and it's really sad. I won't read anything because that will be probably, I don't have any translating lyrics or something, subtitles, but you can read my subtitles and you understand. Okay, there you go. Kent, sad lyric. Number 6 is a breakup song, and I will go with the breakup songwriter number 1, Bon Iver. And here you have a tune called Skinny Love, a true breakup song. Pretty sad, but it's great. He's great. Your favorite Smith song, I will go with April Fools from Patti Smith, a tune that I really love. It's both sensitive, sad, melancholy at the same time. Very good, very good. The saddest song by a popular band, and everybody's showing Beatles, but I will keep the B in the letter and go with Band of Horses instead. Most of you guys probably know this band, and they are great to write a sad song. And here you have No One Gonna Love You, another pretty sad storytelling song from a sad band, which is brilliant. Let's move further. Number 9, Tears in Your Beer, a sad country song. I don't have so many country albums. Most of them are pretty happy, or it's about whiskey or something else. So I couldn't really think out anything. I have Johnny Cash, but he's pretty sad as well. But I will go with a classic tune from a guy called Hank Williams. He wrote a song that it's so lonesome I could cry, which is a pretty depressing piece. I don't have the original, but I have a cover with a band from Denmark called Volbeat, which is doing I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. which is good and sad at the same time. I hope that will do. Number 10. Yes, number 10. Your favorite sad soundtrack. Again, here I'm not a soundtrack kind of guy. Sometimes soundtracks can be good because you get a good mix of music. Often it's pretty crossover genres, or it's the same genres crossover, or it's classical or whatever. I have a few, not many. The saddest one I could come up with is this one, the Peter Gabriel's Passion, from the film about the last temptation of the Christ. And the whole album is pretty sad. Is the crucifixion of Jesus. It's a great album, but sad. Number 11. I'm only happy when it rains. Garbage. Only happy when it rains. Tune number 3. That is easy peasy. No, just kidding. Of course I will take a real rain song and I go with the opening track, the title tune of the band Black Sabbath from the first record. There you get the intro with rain. It's marvelous. Marvelous. Number 12. The happiest, corniest, happiest bullshit song you ever heard. The first one that popped my mind was a band called Video Kids. When I was young, this was a big hit here in Sweden. You know the tune Woodpeckers from Space. I thought this was, I couldn't understand it. It's like a cartoon song that's get number 1 on the hit list and played all over and over and over. I really didn't like it at all. I don't have it, but I will show a picture of it. That is the sappiest, corniest and happiest bullshit song ever made, in my opinion. And then I could have gone with something that I own. I was thinking first to do Metal Health by Quiet Riot, which was a kind of cool tune. It's about, the song title is playing on the phrase mental health, of course. And it's like a celebration tune of rebellious nature when the kids go into a rock concert and they're doing their headbanging, which is pretty ridiculous. And it's a kind of both cool and pretty happy song. Also was thinking about I Don't Hate Mondays, or I Don't Like Mondays by the Bhutan Rats. But the most bullshit song is, of course, Video Kids. And if we move further and answer number 13, where we have to do a shout out to a bastard who will do this vinyl tag, I was thinking about Steve Carlson. He has so many sad tunes in his collection, and this would be amazing for him to do if he has the time. I know he's pretty busy guy doing his podcast, he's doing his Sunday and he's doing his Wednesday. Maybe he can do it. If not, then I will probably take my best pal from my neighbor country Finland and announce Tommy. So I have 2 for this. So hopefully one of them can do. And it will be cool to see some sad hardcore tunes or punk tunes from him. I know there's a lot of Finnish tunes that could be amazing to do this one. All right, that was all I have. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for this, John. And have fun. keep those records spinning and free dance.